Are you a diva mom who's been asked if you really can cook? Well, this is Soul Food in Stilettos. Hi everybody, this is Tamika Hall and this is Soul Food in Stilettos. As you know, I like to bring you this particular show right here online because I like to show diva moms that number one, it's okay to be totally divalicious in the kitchen and that you can also prepare meals that are fast and cost effective for your family. So today what we're going to be doing is my sweet Italian sausage and bell peppers over top of rice. I couldn't really think of a snazzy name for that, so really you can create your own name for it and take credit for the quick little recipe I'm going to give you. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Italian sausage that I used in my turkey and sweet sausage chili yesterday, and I'm also going to use the rest of the onion and a nice big bell pepper. You're also going to need to get your favorite can. I use the can. Number one, the cans are usually pretty inexpensive and we can jazz up the flavor of the can. So use your favorite can or even jar of spaghetti sauce. You can also use a regular tomato sauce or even diced tomatoes if that suits your fancy, but I like to use the spaghetti sauce because it's faster and it helps to stretch everything. And rice, either white rice or brown rice. You need your skillet, you need a pot to boil the rice, and this is cooking with me. Let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get started with that rice. Rice generally takes about 10 minutes to cook, and the way I make my best rice is I put the rice in the pot, I put enough water in there just to cover the top of that rice. I add some light salt and some butter or margarine to it, and then I'll put that on the pot, and once it comes to a boil, cover it and turn the heat down, and that's how you make the perfect rice. Now we're going to get started with our vegetables. Go ahead and put that butter or margarine in the skillet, add your bell pepper and your sweet onion, and then you're going to want to cover that and cook it down. You're going to want to kind of stir that and toss that a little bit from time to time, but go ahead and get that cooked down. I personally like for mine to be cooked down where the edges of the onion gets a little bit brown on the ends and stuff like that. That's how I like for my vegetables to be cooked. Once it's cooked down the way that you like it, go ahead and take that off the heat and put that on the side, because now we're getting ready to start with our sausage. And the way I like to do my sausage is I like to brown that very evenly on both sides, and you're going to want to do that because then you're going to want to cut into it. And I generally will start cutting into my sausage while it is still cooking. So as you're cutting into it, you can see here in the video that it's actually still a little bit red on the inside. Well, I like to cut into my sausage right now because this actually helps me to cook it thoroughly, and then I know that it is properly cooked. So once you go ahead and put that in there, make sure you get that cooked very, very well. And as you can see, we're going to go ahead and toss it around, and it can take a little bit of time for everything to get done. But once that is done, I like to add just a pinch of sugar. So it's probably about a tablespoon, maybe about a tablespoon and a half of sugar to that, because that allows that sweet taste to kind of still stay there and to pop in your mouth. Then you're going to go ahead and bring your vegetables back into the dish, toss that around, of course. And then once that all takes place and you feel very comfortable with the way the dish has come together, add in your spaghetti sauce. Again, when I'm doing this particular dish, I do tend to go with the cheaper can. The can I just showed you is about 99 cents. And I go with that because all I have to do is doctor it up with a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of sugar, and then it's awesome. Because you have all those flavors that are coming from the bell peppers and the sweet onion. And so once I have that all mixed in there, I usually will allow it to simmer for about 10 minutes or more if I have a little bit more time. And by now, your rice is done, and it's time to go ahead and plate it. And let me tell you, doesn't that look phenomenal? And the taste is mwah, it's phenomenal, baby. Listen, if you're looking for more low-cost meal solutions, go to www.soulfoodinstilettos.com.